Medicare open enrollment runs through December 7th. I know what you're thinking. I have plenty of time. Don't wait until the last minute to try and understand complicated paperwork or find out that your doctor doesn't even take Medicare anymore. Sign up for free expert trusted help now with Nicole Bonicamp. She can help you find the perfect plan for your needs and avoid costly mistakes. She joined us along with Mike Norton, who shared how Bonicamp Senior Solutions made a confusing process easy. Nicole, let's first start with what Medicare is, because for a lot of people it is out of sight, out of mind until all of a sudden we're qualified.
Absolutely. I always tell my clients nobody's born with Medicare knowledge, right? It's not something anybody knows about until it's your turn. So Medicare is the insurance, the federal insurance that you get once you turn 65, or if you can get it under the age of 65 if you have disability income.
Yeah, all right. You have been a Medicare specialist for almost 15 years now. It's amazing resource for the community. And when you add the word government program, I think a lot of people go, oh, okay, yeah, that means things get a lot more complicated. And people will say to you oftentimes, I didn't know there were people like you out there to help. They've been trying to go it alone and they don't have to.
They don't realize that there is somebody out there that can be a trusted resource and honestly makes a full-time job out of walking you through your options and understanding Medicare and the changes.
All right, there's a thing called an annual enrollment period.
Yes, it's coming up October 15th through December 7th. We find out all of the plan benefits October 1st for 2026. So now we know what our options are. But yes, December 7th is the hard cutoff. So everybody has to make their choices before then.
Yeah, don't let it auto renew.
No, definitely not. You really need to make sure that you're on the right fit plan for you for next year, and the plans are changing and they change every year. So it's really, you do need somebody that looks at that for you.
Not only do the plans change, your life can change.
Your medical needs change, your prescriptions change, your doctors change. So all of that needs to be accounted for in the recommendation.
Every year when you look at someone's plan, you can find areas where a lot of times they're overpaying or missing out on benefits.
Yeah, and I think really the best way to determine that is you just really need somebody that does a full needs analysis for you, because every person is different, every individual is their own puzzle, and you have to take all those pieces and fit it together. And what works well for you may not work well for your neighbor, vice versa. And so we just really look at everybody as an individual and make sure we make a proper recommendation.
The other thing that's important is that you have an unbiased recommendation.
Yes, I represent all of the major companies that are available to you in the Medicare market in the Houston area. So when you talk to me, you're really talking to all of the companies, and I can make truly an unbiased recommendation. Not all agents represent all of the different companies, and they're only going to recommend the companies that they represent.
Okay. And when you say all the companies, there's nearly 100 Medicare Advantage plans in Houston alone.
Yes. So I think it's about 12 or 13 different insurance carriers. I haven't added it up lately, but yes, with all the different plans that are available to somebody in the Houston area, it's close to 100.
Wow.
When I first started this about 15 years ago, there was like 23 plans, and that felt like a lot. So I can't imagine anybody really trying to sit down and make heads and tails out of all of the different plans. Again, we make a full-time job out of knowing those differences. Yeah.
All right, Mike, you're like, oh, well, I can't sit down and make sense out of all of that. But you met Nicole at a Medicare Advantage meeting that she hosted, which just helped with so many things.
Yeah, I had signed up by myself and didn't like it. And so when I got her card, announcing that she was going to be doing this meeting, I thought, well, I'll go by and see what I can find out.
What did you not like about signing up by yourself? Was it just confusing to figure out what to get covered for, or what was the situation?
Well, I think the main thing that it was I signed up in December. Mm-hmm. I got on Medicare in December, and so in January it changed.
Oh. I
didn't realize it was going to change. Right. And so I kind of felt like I'd have been baited and switched. But I'd called and I'd talked to somebody on the phone, and that's why I like having Nicole. I have a person I can talk to.
Yeah, and ask questions, and she's aware of your situation, so she knows what might be best for you. Yes. And you have some specific health issues that you're a heart transplant patient. So do you have other things that could be of concern to you?
Well, mostly it's the prescription drugs. Mm-hmm. Because some of the things I take are fairly expensive.
Yeah.
And she always looks at the plans and makes sure that I'm on the one that's going to help me the best.
Yeah.
For him, it was continuity of care. So he had a very specific list of doctors that needed to be covered, a very specific list of prescription drugs that needed to be covered. Unfortunately, you know, our healthcare system can cost money. So he has medical costs, but it was more about just making sure that he had the access to the care that he needed.
Yeah, and access is big, right? All right, you make it as convenient as possible for people.
Yes.
If you have to see somebody in person, maybe for mobility issues,
Yeah.
you can arrange to do that, but this is the busy time of the season.
Yeah.
You can get a lot more done with a simple Zoom meeting.
Yes, we do some in-person meetings throughout the city as well, but we do Zoom, phone. There's so much technology that allows us to take care of it so easily. But we definitely look at everybody individually, so we definitely recommend everybody have their own individual appointment.
So when I'm at that time that I need your help,
Yes.
I heard a rumor that sometimes you have a Taco Tuesday event.
Yeah, sometimes we try to do some member meetings and some just member events and appreciation events throughout the years as well too.
All right, Mike, your message to people who are thinking, I'll get to it later or I'll figure it out on my own.
Don't try to figure it out on your own. Use her. She's doing it every day. She's been doing it, what you say, 15 years?
Yeah.
In and out every day. She knows all the ins and outs. She knows what questions to ask. And when she asks the questions, as you give her answers, she's figuring out what plan you need.
I love this one quote you have. I trust Nicole as much as my accountant or physician.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
She's
big
a
statement.
professional.
Yeah,
You know, you got to go with them.
Yeah, and you know, because you learned the specifics can come down to plans can vary even by zip code.
Yeah, they can. County, the zip code, all of that matters. So again, what your neighbor has or what your mom has or your sister has doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. We have to look at you individually.
All right, and the best part is your services are free to that person.
Yes, absolutely. I get paid a commission from the insurance company directly, and I tell all of my clients Medicare sets our commission rates. So when I make a recommendation, it's not because that company pays me more, it's because it's the one I think fits well for you. That way you're happy with my services, you stick with me year after year, and then you refer me to your friends and your family. That's how I grow my business.
Yeah, well, thank you so much,
Thank you.
and thank you for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
When you call Bonicamp Senior Solutions, Nicole or a member of her team will guide you through your options with no cost to you. To get started, point the camera on your phone to the QR code on the screen, and the business card information for licensed Medicare specialist Nicole Bonicamp will appear, and you can save it. That's kind of the modern version of a business card or Rolodex. This might be one of the most important contacts you'll have in your phone. Remember, big changes are happening, so you should not auto-renew your Medicare plan. Nicole is ready to help you, even if it's just a second opinion on what you've already chosen. The final day for Medicare selection is December 7th. You can visit Nicole and her team online at bonicampseniorsolutions.com, bonicampseniorsolutions.com, or call this number 832-304-3834, 832-304-3834.